Abracadabra! Presto Chango! Husband's Fox Academy at Robin Sing Knitter! Medium red. And now we wait. Those are pretty slow. And now, Dr. Brainwash, the inspector is on the case.
Is nature's treasure chest. It contains oil. It contains starch. It even contains protein and fiber. protect corn from nature's bandits. Is everywhere. It is in little Johnny fireworks. It is in little Susie's crayons. It is even in laundry detergent.
Just you wait. The inspector is coming to save the day! And the night. Me? I'm just here.
Can you imagine a world without war?
The inspector tried to cast a spell once to make my imaginary friend real. But I guess there's some things that even superheroes can't do.
Reaches for the sun. Stalks can grow taller than 30 feet. Can you imagine if you were 30 feet tall? You could if you were a food stalk.
Most of the day, these boys had for crime fighting at night. Not that I would know, of course. I'm just a regular old girl.
spoon can be used for anything. Anything. Can you imagine a world without porn?
I like all types of books, not just comic ones. School books, joke books, books on holotape, they're all pretty great.
Friends, lend me your ear. Today. I guess it just depends on what we catch. Every ear of moon has an even number of rows.
The inspector is unlike any other superhero. She fights crime with her brain, not her biceps.
From Army Works to exit, major, standing, forever America. Start our from reloading test.
I heard the inspector. Okay. I can wish you good luck. Take it easy during the day. The nights you can be super busy. boss today. It's important to build good habits, even when you aren't feeling super.
Reaches for the sun. Stalks can grow taller than 30 feet. Can you imagine if you were 30 feet tall? You could if you were a stalk. Reaches for the
Every kid needs at least 3 comfort toys. Maybe 4 if times are rough.
Is grown on every continent except for one. Can you guess which one that is?
like boxed foods. They taste funny.
Can be used for anything. Anything.
Fighting crime can be exhausting sometimes. But that's why the Unstoppables invented naps.
Friends, lend me your ears. Every ear of food has an even number of rows.
Sometimes I wish the inspector would conjure me up a sandwich. But that would be against the magician's code.
Is nature's treasure chest. It contains oil. It contains starch. It even contains protein and fiber.
A magnifying glass is technically not a toy, but the inspector doesn't have to know I'm playing with it.
Is everywhere. It is in little Johnny fireworks. It is in little Susie's crayons. It is even in laundry detergent.
Are you real or
Is
imaginary?
everywhere. It is in little Johnny fireworks. It is in little Susie's crayons. It is even in laundry detergent. Yours can be used for anything. Anything.
I try to sleep most of the day. Leave more time for crime fighting at night. Not that I would know, of course. I'm just a regular old girl. Abracadabra, Inspecto Chango! needs a full inspection, and I'm just the hero to do it. For a limited time only. When you combine... Ah! Another client for the inspector. What do you need?
Friends, lend me your ears.
Okay. Hold still. Abracadabra. Morofudo!
From armyworms to aphids, nature's bandit forever America's across the dawn. Guard our farm from reloading pests. Insecticides. Pesticides protect corn from nature's bandits. Is nature's treasure chest. It contains oil, it contains starch, it even contains protein and fiber.
Inspection complete. Everything is in working order.
Reaches for the sun. Stalks can grow taller than 30 feet. Can you imagine if you were 30 feet tall? You would if you were a stalk.
pterodactyls! Your reign of terror is over!
Oxidized pesticides protect corn from nature's bandits.
Eat a smash! So boring. Let's play! See what a science has made, human!
fight in a while. I'm getting antsy.
I think I'll buy a new gun with my next cut.
The Hellcats ain't nothing like those pantsy-ass settlers.
Do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I love killing chumps. I heard something. I better get paid double for all this standing around.
Those crater raiders think they're tough shit. But they're just a bunch of men. What was that?
Doesn't matter. Long as I get paid.
Stay where we can see you, Doctor.
No need for that, though. I have not gone away thus far, have I?
Enough, Shin. Let's catch up with our vanguard. Everything under control, Initiate. Should we expect any further resistance?
I am not aware of the details of the defensive measures my colleagues may have taken. I would not, however, expect them to tolerate trespassers.
We should keep moving.
As you wish. I am your prisoner, after all. I have little choice in the matter. Dr. Farhar is nominally the head of their group. Headstrong, an old university colleague. Dr. Jane was a junior scientist at West Tech. Brilliant, but easily led. He shared my disgust at the Huntersville mistake. Nellie Wright, on the other hand, is Dr. Farhar's pet project. An adoptee of sorts. Very talented, despite her lack of formal schooling. A trap I conceived, prepared, and executed entirely while in your custody. You give me too much credit. Certainly.
Let's move out. Eyes open.
Edgar, who are these people? What happened to the guards?
The guards are dead, Dr. Farhan. This is the Brotherhood of Steel. I have been their guest since they discovered our project. Regrettably, they object to what we are doing.
We will not be intimidated. This facility is secure. You can't get to us. We will finish our work. Why? Because it's the frontier of science. It's the next step in our self-guided evolution as a species. Why wouldn't we? Hey, don't talk around me. Nellie. I am not. I've tried to mitigate the damage done, but I've let Edgar and the others talk me into justifying the means with the ends. Maybe I'm not so sure anymore. But I won't let you hurt anyone here. And our decisions are our own, not yours to make for us.
I can see you're troubled. You know what you're doing isn't right. Let's talk through this. We can come to an agreement.
I want to avoid violence. But that's always on the table, as long as you hold Dr. Blackburn hostage. Let him go. Please, let him go or we will cut off this negotiation and proceed with our plans.
I am afraid you will have to give in on this one. If you truly want to stop our distribution process, I advise you to listen to the doctor's entreaties. Allow me to explain. My colleagues could not stop production if they tried. It requires a code. I am the only...
Is this true?
Edgar.
You will have to forgive Dr. Farha. She did not know. I added this functionality to our distribution program. As insurance, you might say.
Boy, that's handy, huh?
So there you have it. I am willing to help you in exchange for sparing my colleagues' lives. But you will have to let me in there with them. Trust me or trust me not, the truth remains the truth. Then you are free to enjoy the view as my colleagues distribute our creation among the populace.
I don't like it either. But what other option do we have? If we do nothing, the outcome will be just as catastrophic.
Dr. Farha, please permit me inside as a sign of good faith from the Brotherhood. I am certain we can negotiate a peaceful resolution and perhaps preserve our work at the same time.
All right. I'm registering you for the security grid. Just you.
With your leave,
Don't make this worse.
This is a mistake.
now that that is over with. Nellie, prep the test chamber. They want proof of our success. I will give it to them myself.
Edgar, wait!
Only partially. A code is required. My helping you is not. It is only natural that I use wit to resolve such a situation in my favor. If your life was on the line, you would have done the same.
Edgar, please. Let's talk about this.
You've signed your death warrant, Blackburn.
I will test the sample on myself and be proof of our achievement. Anything you do to me after does not matter. I'm going in. Ready the tag.
We should have executed him when we had the chance.
Now is not the time. We've got to find a way in quickly. There's no time to waste.
Initiate procedure. Code.
Monstrous end, monstrous human being.
The need for justice.
Edgar, I should have known. I did know. We weren't ready. I owe you an apology. Our work was a failure. Any good it might have done was a mirage. I knew it in my heart and didn't listen. As a token of goodwill, I had used Edgar's code to stop production. We will not distribute the virus. I will make sure of that. But I will not simply let you in. There may be little I can do to stop you, but I will defend my colleagues in what little way I can. I must admit that I am powerless before you. If our cooperation can sway you to avoid more violence, then I will take it. The way is open. We await your judgment.
Do you really think they've stopped production? This whole sob story sounds like a trap.
We can verify that once the area is secure and send Prescribed Valdez to double check. Until then, stay on your toes.
You've arrived. Please, hear me out. We are scientists. Our work is all we have to give to this broken world. We had truly hoped to give humanity a better way to fight back. Against the radiation, the mutants, the decay of civilization. We failed. But this doesn't have to be the end. There is so much good that we can still do. Please, spare us your wrath.
Why does it sound like you're giving up? We weren't that far off, just a tweak here or there.
If I may interrupt, I agree with everything Dr. Farha has to say. Despite how it looks, we are not evil people. We wish only to better humankind. Knowing that, what are your intentions with us?
Well put. The Brotherhood exists to keep humanity safe. And your work endangered everyone in Appalachia. If that failed virus had gotten out, countless people could have died. We can't allow you to continue experimenting.
Wait, Shin. It's clear that we can't just let them go. But their knowledge could be valuable to the Brotherhood and the people of Appalachia. Blackburn was the ringleader, but he's gone. We know nothing about the others, and of all people, you and I shouldn't fault anyone for trying to make a difference.
I can. And I will.
Is this still about back then? You can't forgive yourself for your own mistakes, so you refuse to forgive others too. When will you put that behind you?
This has nothing to do with that. There will be no more experiments. And they're too dangerous to keep prisoner.
Wait, you're really going to kill us?
Hold on. We're not killing anybody. We will bring them back to Fort Atlas and have Scribe Valdez monitor their work.
Have you lost your mind?
Think about it. This is exactly why the Brotherhood exists. To safeguard technology. I hate to admit it, but the Elders are right on this. We can't let them go, but we can't destroy what knowledge they have either.
A wise compromise. I'm willing to cooperate. You, the angry one. Consider the fact that universities are no longer operating. In a generation or two, there will be few, if any, people left in the world with a formal education.
How many dozens have you killed? Do you really think your life is worth more than theirs because of your education? We don't need your knowledge if you're deranged enough to resort to human experimentation.
Please! Stop this. Let us stop for a moment and talk to each other. There's still much that we haven't told you about our work. And we know little about your Brotherhood. Perhaps we can find out more where our perspectives overlap.
Yes. Maybe some discussion will cool Shin's head. I have no desire for this to come to blows.
Very well. You haven't said anything yet. Surely you have an opinion on this matter.
Scribe Valdez was appalled to find out that people were being turned into super mutants. You really like to burden her with supervising the sociopaths who were behind it?
Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions. As Dr. Jane said, there is more to our story, if you'd be willing to hear it. Let's pause and open the floor for conversation, shall we?
Make it quick, Initiate. Shouldn't take long to see through their lies.
I urge you to reconsider. This was never meant to come to violence. Dr. Farha may disagree, but I'd like to finish the FEV formula. We can implement new safety measures. Animal experiments only. Thorough waste disposal. We were so close to improving the human race as we know it. The world has changed, my friend. How are we to survive if we don't change with it? I never intended to hurt anyone. Dr. Blackburn was in charge of procurement. He told us they were volunteers. It was only later that... But by then... Please understand, we were so close. It could have ended any day. And everything we did was for the greater good. We must carry forward what we learned, or all that sacrifice will have been for nothing. They are good people. Dr. Farah is quite strict, but it's because she cares. About Nellie, particularly. The girl is... And about Dr. Blackburn. Well, the world has lost a visionary intellect. It's a shame. Please don't let this work go to waste.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision? It went too far. And quite frankly, I regret bringing the others onto this project. By the time I figured out that Dr. Blackburn I was unable to convince them to pull back. I stayed, in the hopes that my objections could save even one innocent person from being experimented on. There was no one interested in listening. I had to talk your superiors down first. The Brotherhood are a passionate sort, aren't they? We could focus the idea of human evolution into a more targeted formula. Say, a formula to increase muscle bulk, or to repel radiation. In fact, I hear serums of that sort may already be circulating among the survivors of the region. I'd like to study what they have created and improve upon it. I'm responsible for the actions of my associates. I ask that you have mercy on them, if not me.
I heard when the Brotherhood breaks down your door, they say, "Add victory. Hand over your arms." Oh, wow. That's scary. You really made my heart skip a beat. I don't have any arms. Well, unless you mean human arms, because I've got 2 of those, but they're mine. You can't have them. What about them? Is that any worse than being human? As Dr. Jane says, all life is sacred. You'd probably gun them down regardless, right? To improve the human race. If I was kidnapped for our experiments, I wouldn't mind. Most kidnappers do much worse. Oh, are you a licensed medical professional? Even if you are, it's pretty rude to make sudden, unwarranted diagnoses of people you just met. Okay, I guess. Wrong. It's all wrong. We ran the models, but I know exactly where to change the ratios to make this work. I can make it work. We just need one more chance. Don't run from science. Let us do this. Let us change the world. Janie and Farah? Well, I don't think anybody liked... Janie worries too much. He's always asking, are we doing the right thing? Is this... Edgar was the most fun of all. Too bad he miscalculated. Wrong. It's all wrong. We ran the models, but the models were wrong. I know exactly where to change the ratios to make this work. I can make it work. We just need one more chance. Don't run from
Those who
science.
commit
Let us
crimes
do
against
this.
humanity
Let us change
must
the
be
world.
punished. It wouldn't be right to let them run free. Not to the people they killed, and not to the people they could kill in the future. The Brotherhood of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia, and of the world. I don't see what other option there is. As I stated before, they're too dangerous to hold prisoner. So we either ignore the danger, or eradicate it. This is bigger than all of us. I hope you understand that.
We need to come to an agreement. I won't stand for impulsive violence. Your methods were cruel and wrong, but no one is beyond forgiveness. What matters is what they do from today onward. Let's give them a chance to make things right. The scientists are to return to Fort Atlas with us and work alongside Scribe Valdez on a new project that we all agree upon. These are smart people. They just need to be pointed in the right direction. They could still do a lot for humanity. then we must stand up for what we believe. We will not allow Shin to create a hateful brotherhood which passes judgment as it sees fit. This is human life we're talking about. Haven't enough died already? I'm glad to hear you say that. Unfortunately, I'm afraid it may be a breaking point for Shin. Once he realizes his authority isn't respected, I suspect he'll run back to the Elders with his tail between his legs. This chapter of the Brotherhood will become what it should be, with or without Shin. I hope you can see what we need to do here. What we need to do for the Brotherhood.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision? And what has your organization decided? That's relief. I assure you that you'll have our cooperation.
So that's it then. You and Romani would repeat the mistakes of the past and use these criminals to build more weapons of destruction. To send the world further down the path of chaos for your own gain. All while wearing the Brotherhood insignia on your chest.
The Brotherhood's mission has always been to use the power of science to guide us to a better world. Rather than murder great minds, we will shape them into people who will serve that mission. And we will do it without barbarians like you.
On that point, we agree. I refuse to serve an illegitimate branch of a principled institution. The Elders need to know about our failures. All of them. It will be my honor to give that report in person. I'm the only one with any sense of duty around here. It's a shame that I couldn't bring you around to seeing its value.
It's easy to follow an arbitrary set of rules, Shin. I'd rather make my own decisions and learn from them if I have to.
We are grateful. The work we do next could still change the world.
You go on ahead. I'll bring the scientists back to Fort Atlas, then we can discuss everything that's happened. Friends, initiates, faces new and old. It's good to see you today. I am proud to announce that the mutant threat has been cornered and removed. But it came with an unfortunate consequence. I'm sure you all know that relations between Shin and I have been strained for some time now. I'm afraid my leaving out his title is no mistake. Shin and his followers have decided to part ways with the Appalachian Brotherhood. I had every wish to work together with Shin on my mission, and still do. But he is no longer open to discussion. His loyalty to the Elders is unshakable. He would rescind his oath before besmirching the Brotherhood's name. Should he ever open his mind, I will be ready to listen. Now I have one more announcement to make. I'd like to recognize a particular initiate's exceptional contributions to our chapter. In most cases, this recognition would take the form of a standard rank increase. However, being a knight is a dedicated responsibility, and it's become quite clear to me that this initiate has obligations beyond just the Brotherhood of Steel. I won't take you away from Appalachia. As such, I'm granting you the unique title of Knight Errant. Why don't you come stand between Scribe Valdez and I, so I may officially confer your title? For exceptional contributions to the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel, I hereby name you Knight Errant. You may split your time with the Brotherhood as you see fit. We are forever grateful for what you've done for us. Now everyone, feel free to take a short break before your next assignment. You've earned it.
So, Night Shin is gone. I can't believe it. I wanted to be optimistic about their conflict, right up until the end. But the more I think about it, the more I feel like maybe this was inevitable. If only there was more I could have done. Well, both of them would die for their beliefs. At least this way they can pursue those beliefs separately, rather than killing each other over them. It is. But at least you and I are still here. Through everything, we made it. That's something we can be grateful for. So don't be a stranger. You have the freedom to go anywhere. But remember, you're a part of our Brotherhood now. You'll always have a home here. Things are gonna get a lot looser around here. Paladin Romani never believed in strict regulations. She's going to focus on recruitment and outreach. Well, if you can find the time.
We owe this victory to
doing my
you,
job.
Knight Errant.
With one off,
see if anyone needs help with
a lot of
anything.
slack to pick up. Still a lot more I'd like to see out there, but right now, I need to support the Brotherhood. Don't mention it. As the resident
Initiate
scribe,
Houston.
it's my
Reporting
job
for
to
duty.
keep things functioning around here.
I sound like an idiot.
Until next time.
No, I can't wait
Oh
to
my
tell
gosh,
Max
oh
about
my
my
gosh.
latest patrol.
What are we gonna do?
Love it.
Who's gonna handle everything? Who's gonna lead the recruits? What am I gonna do? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm alright. I don't do well with really big changes.
I hope my next
I think I'm
mission
just-
is soon. I'm tired of
I
being
think
stuck
I
in
need
Fort
some time
Atlas.
to process this. I'm gonna sit down. Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
Knight Errant, it has been an honor to serve with you.
Did that really just happen?
I should see if anyone
I
needs
knew
help
things
with
between the higher-ups were shaky, but I didn't think one of them would actually
We owe this
leave,
victory to you, Knight Errant.
especially Knight Shin. I mean,
Congratulations
it
on your
seemed
promotion,
like the
Knight
Brotherhood was
Errant.
everything to him. Well, I guess things are going to change a bit around here.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He
Oh,
is
I
gonna
agree
love
wholeheartedly. Look forward to it, even. Whatever
Knight Errant,
reorganization we need
it's
to
been an
do,
honor to serve
I'm
with
sure
you.
it'll shake out into something even better
We
than
owe
what
this
we've
victory
got
to
right
you,
now.
Knight Errant.
Paladin Romani is the leader I want to follow. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. See you around, Knight Errant.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
Knight Errant, it has been an honor to serve with you.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
So, Knight Errant, how does your new title feel?
Knight Errant, it's been an
See
honor
if
to
anyone
serve
needs
with
help
you.
with
You
anything.
deserve it. Don't let the wasteland tell you otherwise. Now, we can start making the Brotherhood the benevolent organization I always wanted it to be. Our focus has to be helping the people of Appalachia.
Knight Errant,
Reaching out
it's
a
been
hand
an honor to
and
serve with
making
you.
them
I
feel
can't
safe.
wait to tell Max
This
about my latest
is a new
patrol.
dawn.
He is gonna love
Be
it.
proud that you were a part of it. I'm disappointed Shin would turn his back on us.
We owe this victory to you,
It's certainly
Knight Errant.
better than the alternative. There were times I truly wondered what I would do if it came to
I
it.
hope my next mission is
If
soon.
Shin
I'm
pointed
tired of
his
being
gun at
stuck
me,
in Fort
I know what I
Atlas.
would do. So I'm grateful he didn't make me do it.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
Take your time. You're a topic of celebration today. I'm sure they want to talk to you as well.
I should see if anyone needs help with anything. I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Stay safe out there. Hey. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually starting to like it here. I do miss Pierce, Sheena, and Burke, though. I hope that they're staying safe. The
I
loss of
hope
my
my
mother
next
still
mission is
hurts.
soon. I'm
But I
tired of
know
being
now the
stuck in
Brotherhood
Fort
isn't
Atlas.
solely to blame. Thanks for showing me a different perspective. Well, I think the best chance the Brotherhood has at reaching some sort of truce with the Raiders is with Romani. Then again, she is pretty self-righteous and still needs to learn to live and let live. See ya!
I should
Knight
see if
Errant,
anyone needs help
it
with
has been
anything.
an honor to serve with you. Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
Knight Errant, it's been an honor to serve with you.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it. Did you need something? See you around.
Enjoying the hors d'oeuvres? Don't be a stranger. There will always be a place for you at Fort Atlas. Ad Victoriam.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
We owe this victory to you, Knight
See if
Errant.
anyone needs help with anything.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
Our work is progressing well. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to move forward. Knight Errant, it's been an honor to serve with you.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant. Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
I should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Knight Errant, it has been an honor to serve with you.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
I know I'm forgetting something. Initiate Houston, reporting for duty. Ugh, I sound like an idiot.
See if anyone needs help with anything. No, I can't wait to tell.
For the Brotherhood, and Dr. Hardy, and everyone. Okay,
I hope
you got
my next
this.
mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Okay, Erica. You're doing great. Who am I kidding? For the Brotherhood, and Dr. Hardy, and everyone. Okay, you got this.
Soon, I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
I know I'm forgetting something.
I should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Okay, Erica. You're doing great. Who am I kidding?
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Initiate Houston, reporting for duty. Ugh, I sound like an idiot. Oh God, why did I say that?
I should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Initiate Houston, reporting for duty. Ugh, I sound like an idiot.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
For the Brotherhood, and Dr. Hardy, and everyone. Okay, you got this.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
I know I'm forgetting something.
I should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Okay, Erica. You're doing great. Who am I kidding?
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Initiate Houston, reporting for duty. Ugh, I sound like an idiot.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
For the Brotherhood, and Dr. Hardy, and everyone. Okay, you got this.
I should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Say that. Okay, Erica, you're doing great. Who am I kidding?
I should see if anyone needs help with anything.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service. Requisitions now available.
Find, protect, and preserve. Brotherhood says they'll build us a
who walked the whole length of the country just to get here has earned my attention.
Raiders.
I know how to bad guys. Just good for once. Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely. The elders have so much to teach us. This Brotherhood wants order in the wasteland?
The Brotherhood needs good recruits like me.
I came too far to get turned down now.
Those crater types are tough and nicer than you'd think, but they can't see past their own profit.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew. Find, protect, and preserve.